Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minetopia. It's episode 6, and I am from the future right now. Yep, Neely from the future. I do live in a wizard tower though, so I guess that works. But I had recorded an entire intro to this episode, and I went to go edit, and it turns out that it only recorded the last half of the intro. So I don't know how that happened, but one of these days, I will get the hang of this YouTube thing. But anyway, let me show you guys around the inside of here. I can't show you the outside because that will spoil everything we've done this episode. Just let me know. This episode is going to be epic, so stick around and watch it. This is going to be, we got a whole bunch of really epic stuff done in this episode. But as you can see, I have put a roof on this thing, and I've done a little bit of the interior. Haven't done too much, and I don't plan to for a little bit because I want to get our storage system planned out and worked out before I start doing anything to this room, so that way I can make sure that it fits really good, and then we can work everything else in around it. But I have done some lighting, made a little chandelier up here. All this lights around the edge, probably going to change. Not too happy with that. That was just kind of a temporary thing just to get some light in here and make it not look so dark and gloomy up at the top. But we do have a few elevators. I got my usual industrial dungeon level, and we have added a tower level elevator. It takes us all the way up to our tower that I've got mapped out up there, and at the moment it stands at a diameter of 40 blocks. So that means it goes from wall to wall up there, and then it's going to go all the way up. But then today we're going to work on the 4 spires that sit on each corner, and they're going to go all the way up about halfway from where the main tower is going to end up. So I've got all the stuff up there, and we've got everything all worked out, and we've got a whole lot of stuff to do this episode, so we need to just get started and get to work. Let's fire up that time-lapse machine and get this build going. Go a lantern, and then I need to go down and place another lantern, and then these are done. I'm trying not to look. I'm very anxious about what these look like. Pop one over there. Alright, here we go. Oh boy, come on, fly, fly, fly. Get some rockets. Alright, and then we're gonna spin around and look. Oh, that is awesome. Oh man. This is cool. Now just wait until we get the middle tower in there. This thing's gonna be epic. Oh man, I did not expect it to look quite that good. Not at all. Usually, like, I build stuff and it looks alright, and I think it looks alright, and people say it looks pretty good, but you know, I just feel like it looks alright. But that I can't even get it all on my screen. Hold on, I think this is the moment where, you know, where pro is needed, so you can fit it all on the screen. I feel as if this is the moment for that sort of thing. Except I can't play like this. I just definitely can't play like that. Give me a headache. Put you back on normal. All right, I am loving this. I'm just gonna stand here and look at this all day long. Okay, so I'll refrain from oogling my towers anymore, but we've got more work to do out here. Tons and tons of more work to do out here. Like, there's still this whole center tower, the main tower, that needs to go up, and I have a ton of terraforming to do. Like this mountain, I guess I'm calling it a mountain, but really it's just a hill, but we're gonna call it mountains for now. So that's what we're doing. It's a mountain, but it's gonna go all the way across like this. So like there's gonna be cliffs butted right up against the tower right there, and kind of crumbling. We'll probably have some boulders that are crumbling down onto the pathways here, and then over here these are gonna come up and all the way across. Basically the only exposed, like actually exposed area of this bottom section, I think, is going to be from maybe about here forward, because that way I can tuck all kinds of redstone and sorting systems and other things into the sides. I might cut it off here and then put some of that front detail on the side, or maybe just ruin the sides, like they didn't bother to put any detail. I don't know. I'll figure that out as I go. But yeah, that's going to be a whole chore of terraforming. But our very next bit of terraforming that I want to do is out front here. We're going to get our road established and then reshape the riverbank so that it stops right about there, and then we have the ground's going to come up to meet the road, and then it's going to go up to meet this hillside right here. So that's going to be the next thing that we do. But before I get too deep into that, we're on a mission to make some diamonds still. That is something that we still need to do. I mean, we're doing all right. We're back up to 38 from 16. So that's improvement, but we got to do much better than that. So I need to go back out to the desert and finish filling up the last 12 boxes of sand that I need to make all the stained glass to stock our shop with stained glass and start selling that, because I have a feeling stained glass is going to sell pretty good, because everybody's really getting into the serious build portions of their base builds, and that usually includes a lot of glass. So if I can get in on that and start selling that while the getting's good, then that's what I want to do. So I'm going to head out to the desert, grind up a whole bunch of sand, and then we're going to get started smelting it all up and get the shop fully stocked up. Alright, and just got to fill up this last bit of shulker box with our last bit of glass. And we have 16 shulker boxes of glass all smelted up, ready to go. and I had to get very creative with my fuel choices for this last little bit. So our next project here in the industrial dungeon will definitely be an industrial kelp farm to help fuel our furnace array with. And that's what this big dugout spot over here is for. It's already all planned out and ready to go. I just need to build it. So that's going to be coming up very soon. But first, we need to get these over to the shop, get them dyed up, and then stocked up, and hopefully sold out. So let's head over that way. One last bit, and there we go. Stained glass is fully stocked up, and I have gone through all of these and adjusted the prices down. Now these look like they've gone up. They're actually down because 2 diamonds... No, that's not right. That's not right. Did I put the wrong... Yeah, 2 diamonds equals 3 stacks. So I need to fix that thing over there. But that basically makes it less than a diamond per stack. And these were originally 1 diamond per stack, but you end up getting 3 stacks. So 2 diamonds, you get 3 stacks. And that should probably do you for any good sized project. So let's fix that one over here real quick. I didn't realize I had done that. And then, so that's reduced the price on those. And then these over here are all 1 diamond per stack. Same with the stained glass. 1 diamond per stack. So, I mean, those especially took way longer than I thought they would just to get stocked up because, you have to juggle. You have to juggle the dye and the glass and then more dye and more glass just to get it all stocked up. But I got it. It's all full. And then you come back and refill these. And I need to refill all of these because I had to borrow some dye out of all these stock to color the glass with. But anyway, that's done. We now have stained glass available, and it's 1 diamond a stack. So everybody come buy some. I need money. And then I need to go drop all this stuff off back at the house. And then I want to get started terraforming the roadway in the front area of our base. So we can get that marked off the list. And then focus on the central tower going up. So let's head over there and get to work. Okay, and we are flying in back here to our base, and that view never gets old. I love seeing that emerge from afar, poking out from the ground. I'm in love with this thing. I just can't stop looking at it. This came out way better than I thought it would. Can't wait to get started on the center section. We'll probably start on that next episode, and I've got plans for this, so you guys just hang on for that. But today, we need to deal with this out here. Now, I've already done a little bit of work, farmed up a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get this terraformed, and down here I have reshaped the riverbank, filled in the river down here, and I have mapped out kind of like a little stone walkway that's going to go down to the river from the main the road up here. And I've kind of raised this area up to make it a little bit easier to get this whole thing terraformed the way I want it. So basically, this is going to be a big, just kind of a swoop. Not really a swoop, but it's going to gradually come to the road level, and then it's going to go down to the river. So we're just going to do a big thing like this and tie all this together. And what we do out here will carry on all the way around the base. So this is just kind of like the beginning of the pattern, the feel, the look and feel of the area. So I think it's time to get this started, because I am ready to get this done so we can get started on our mega tower that rises from the center of this. Let's be honest. It's a wizard tower. Yep, it's a wizard tower. So from the center of our wizard tower, I can't wait to get started on this. So let's get started on terraforming this area, making it look super duper awesome. Let's fire up that time-lapse machine and let's get busy. And from above, we can see how this is looking. And I hope this gives you guys an idea of how this whole area is going to change from the usual giant taiga terrain. It's going to be a lot rockier and a lot more interesting, in my opinion. It's going to just kind of swoop on up that way from the river. And at the bottom of this rocky path, I'm considering putting a small little, like, kind of deteriorated boat dock of some kind or something, just to kind of show where this was going and there's a reason for it to go there. And then of course we're gonna have this carved out in like a canyon going straight through this hill here all the way to the other side, and we'll figure out how to terminate or continue it going, or whatever makes the most sense on the other side of that. And then of course I still need to bring this side up to that mountain over there, but unfortunately we're not going to have time for that today. This was a whole lot of work over the last 2 days, and I really need to get this video out to you guys on time. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to start over here, but I will get this done between episodes so you guys can see it right off the bat next episode before we start on the central tower up there. But I really appreciate you guys watching this and sticking around. I hope you guys are excited for what's to come as I am. I am really, this is probably my favorite thing I've ever built in Minecraft so far. This is by far my favorite thing I've ever built in Minecraft. I mean, look at that. That is just, I mean, it is epic. That is so mega. I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. Really let me know. I'm curious to know if I'm just crazy or if this looks as good as I think it does. All right. Well, with that, I really appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like if you liked what you saw. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.